Hey guys, it's Lainey and today is Top 5 Wednesday. Today's Top 5 Wednesday topic is our top 5 biggest badasses. It's funny because when I was writing this down, the majority of them were women, so... But first, let me shout out one booktuber and one blogger. The blog I'm shouting out today is Chris from the Boston Reader. I really enjoy reading her past few Top 5 Wednesday blog posts because they were so accurate and I agreed with a lot of them. For the booktuber, I'm shouting out Stephanie Bain. I started watching her videos and I was laughing. Like, she's genuinely really funny. It's so hard to come by like really funny people on the internet. I definitely recommend checking out both of them. Both of their information is going to be down below. So now for my top 5 biggest badasses. I think I might like do another video where I specifically talk about females and I talk about males because I only have one male on the list and that's my number 5. My only boy is Jeff Seagrave from the Avalon duology by Mindy Arnett. I only read the first book and this is a book I'm planning on rereading this year. I remember when I first read it, I was like mentally thinking, I'm like, God, Jeff is such a fucking badass. There's something that happens at the end where I'm just like, he's also the leader of like a crew that goes out in different jobs like heist and everything. I definitely think the leader of a crew like that needs to be badass and I'm so happy he was able to back up all these claims. So now we go on to the women. So coming in at number 4 is Rose Hathaway from the Vampire Academy series. I've always thought Rose was badass and then she does like these subtle things where you're just like, did she really just do that? I loved seeing her progression of her badassery because, you know, in the first book, she is badass, even though she's still in high school and everything like that. But then as the books go on, she does more and more recklessly awesome things. And even through all of her ups and downs, I never felt like she was weak. She was always strong, and I love that about her. Coming in at number 3 is Yelena from the Poison Study Trilogy Plus series, because I know there's more now. When I first read this book, I was like, this girl is pretty awesome. Like, she is beaten down. We see her at her absolute worst, but she never lets it get her down. And we see flashbacks of her before she, you know, she becomes a poison taster. And even like in her flashbacks, I'm like, this girl is on fire. And I'm currently reading Magic Study and she's still just so awesome. She does these like, she outsmarts all the guys, all the soldiers that have been soldiers forever. You know, she just like totally has this way of figuring things out and getting it done. Coming in at number 2 is Faith Sanders from the Shifters series books. This is like my favorite completed novel series right now. What I love about Faith is that she was always kick-ass in the beginning, but then she does this like whole maturing during her arc of the entire series. By the end, she like reminds me so much of Buffy. I mean, Buffy's like literally, let's be real, she's the ultimate badass. But since I'm only choosing book characters, yeah, her character arc, especially in the last book, just reminded me so much of Buffy's character arc from the 7th season. And like, okay, so like this isn't a spoilery, but I feel like I need to like give an example of how badass she is. So like they're werecats, right? Which sounds lame, but it's not, because these werecats, they're like panther-like creatures, so they're not like morphing into house cats. I'm pretty sure it was in the 3rd book. There's like an attack. She doesn't have time to change, so she takes like a meat mallet from the kitchen and she just like whacks one of the werecats like off the side of the head and just like kills him. A meat mallet. A meat mallet. And coming in at number 1 is the reason why I wanted to do this topic on Top 5 Wednesday, because I need to tell you guys about the biggest badass in literature. And that is Nora Kessler from the In the Company of Killers series. And you guys, I have the receipts. I have the receipts to back this up. This girl, this is the 4th book. She gets introduced in the 4th book. Biggest badass. This girl loses teeth and she's proud of it. Even in the 4th book, she like walks into the enemy's lair and is just like, okay guys, I'm here to fuck all your guys' shit up. She does. She does. She's not even like afraid, or she has no fear. I like have literally like all good things to say about her. She's like my favorite character in this series. Literally out of all the characters I've ever read on all of my bookshelves, no one has ever like come close to like touching her. I love her. So that's it for my top 5 biggest badasses. What are some of your guys' favorite badasses? I would love to know, and I hope you guys all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!